Ethereum Classic value equivalent to $27.86 a coin. The present exchanged cost range, 26.74 and 34.27 592. The earlier day close, 26.9929. The change was plus 3 upper V57, plus 117%. Backwards rate, IS2 and so on. Ethereum Classic conjecture for August 2024. Before all else cost at $24.21. Excessive cost $29.07, while low cost $24.21. The arrived at the midpoint of cost $26.17. Ethereum Classic cost conjecture toward the month's end $27.17. Change for August 12.2%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for September 2024. In the first place, cost at $27.17. Exorbitant cost $33.73, while low cost $27.17. The found the middle value of cost $29.90. Ethereum Classic cost gauge toward the month's end $31.52. Change for September 16%. Ethereum Classic gauge for October 2024. In the first place, cost at $31.52. Exorbitant cost $37.15, while low cost $31.52. The found the middle value of cost $33.73. Ethereum Classic cost gauge toward the month's end $34.72. Change for October 10.2%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for November 2024. First and foremost, cost at $34.72. Exorbitant cost $43.10, while low cost $34.72. The found the middle value of cost $38.21. Ethereum Classic cost estimate toward the month's end $40.28. Change for November 16%. Ethereum Classic estimate for December 2024. First and foremost, cost at $41.8. Exorbitant cost $45.76, while low cost $39.78. The found the middle value of cost $42.15. Ethereum Classic cost gauge toward the month's end $42.77. Change for December 6.2%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for January 2025. To start with, cost at $42.77. Exorbitant cost $48.97, while low cost $42.57. The found the middle value of cost $45.02. Ethereum Classic cost gauge toward the month's end $45.77. Change for January 7%. Ethereum Classic gauge for February 2025. To start with, cost at $45.77. Excessive cost $51.58, while low cost $44.84. The arrived at the midpoint of cost $47.60. Ethereum Classic cost conjecture toward the month's end $48.21. Change for February 5.3%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for Walk 2025. At the outset, cost at $48.21. Excessive cost $53.65, while low cost $46.63. The arrived at the midpoint of cost $49.66. Ethereum Classic cost conjecture toward the month's end $50.14. Change for spring 4%. Ethereum Classic estimate for April 2025. First and foremost, cost at $50.14. Exorbitant cost $55.19, while low cost $47.97. The arrived at the midpoint of cost $51.22. Ethereum Classic cost figure toward the month's end $51.58. Change for April 29%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for May 2025. First and foremost, cost at $51.58. Exorbitant cost $64.02, while low cost $51.58. The found the middle value of cost $56.75. Ethereum Classic cost estimate toward the month's end $59.83. Change for May 16%. Ethereum Classic conjecture for June 2025. At the outset, cost at $59.83. Excessive cost $65.18, while low cost $56.66. The arrived at the midpoint of cost $60.65. Ethereum Classic cost figure toward the month's end $60.92. Change for June 18%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for July 2025. Initially cost at $60.92. Excessive cost $66.23, while low cost $57.57. The arrived at the midpoint of cost $61.66. Ethereum Classic cost figure toward the month's end $61.90. Change for July 6%. Ethereum Classic figure for August 2025. Initially cost at $61.90. Excessive cost $66.27, while low cost $57.59. The arrived at the midpoint of cost $61.92. Ethereum Classic cost figure toward the month's end 61.93, change for August 0%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for September 2025, before all else cost at $61.93. Excessive cost $66.95, while low cost $58.19. The arrived at the midpoint of cost $62.41. Ethereum Classic cost figure toward the month's end 62.57, change for September 10%. Ethereum Classic figure for October 2025, before all else cost at $62.57. Excessive cost $77.66, while low cost $62.57. The arrived at the midpoint of cost $68.85. Ethereum Classic cost figure toward the month's end 72.58, change for October 16%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for November 2025. In the first place, cost at $72.58. Exorbitant cost $72.58, while low cost $56.70. They found the middle value of cost $65.71. Ethereum Classic cost gauge toward the month's end 60.97, change for November 16%. Ethereum Classic gauge for December 2025. In the first place, cost at $60.97. Exorbitant cost $60.97, while low cost $47.63. They found the middle value of cost $55.20. Ethereum Classic cost gauge toward the month's end 51.21, change for December 16%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for January 2026. First and foremost, cost at $51.21. Excessive cost $51.21, while low cost $41.65. The arrived at the midpoint of cost $47.22. Ethereum Classic cost figure toward the month's end 44.79, change for January 12.5%. Ethereum Classic figure for February 2026. Initially cost at $44.79. Excessive cost $44.79, while low cost $35.62. The arrived at the midpoint of cost $40.88. Ethereum Classic cost figure toward the month's end 38.30. Change for February 14.5%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for Walk 2026. Before all else cost at $38.30. Excessive cost $38.30, while low cost $31.73. The arrived at the midpoint of cost $35.61. Ethereum Classic cost conjecture toward the month's end 34.12. Change for spring 10.9%. Ethereum Classic conjecture for April 2026. Before all else cost at $34.12. Excessive cost $42.35, while low cost $34.12. The arrived at the midpoint of cost $37.54. Ethereum Classic cost conjecture toward the month's end 39.58. Change for April 16%. US2 and so on expectation for May 2024. First and foremost, cost at 0.36 coins. Exorbitant costs N42.